right, hey everyone, welcome back to CoinTalk Podcast for another deep dive. You ready to get into it?
Always ready to dive in.
Today we're looking at XRP and how a recent legal thing with Coinbase and the SEC might impact its price.
Big implications, yeah.
So XRP right now is trading at like, what, $2.53?
Something like that, yeah.
But some analysts think it could get up to $5. What's going on there?
Well, got to look at the ripple effects.
Okay, so we've got these two legal battles going on, Coinbase versus the SEC, and then Ripple, which is the company behind XRP. They're also battling the SEC. What's the connection between those two?
They both come down to what the SEC thinks about cryptocurrencies as securities.
Right.
So, Coinbase was accused of a few things, like offering unregistered securities, operating as like an unregistered broker-dealer, and then they were also offering staking solutions, which the SEC kind of sees as part of the regulatory world.
Right.
But then the SEC and Coinbase made a deal to dismiss the lawsuit.
Yeah, and that got everyone talking, right? Like, what does this mean? Is the SEC changing how they're going to approach crypto, especially since there's a new chair coming in who might be a little more friendly towards crypto?
Yeah, it very well could be. And this is where Ripple comes in. They've been fighting the SEC since 2020 over pretty similar accusations about, selling unregistered securities.
But there's like a twist there, right? A judge ruled that when XRP is sold on exchanges, it's not a security.
Exactly. And that was a huge win for Ripple. The judge did have some concerns about their institutional sales, but for the most part, they were fine. So now, with this Coinbase deal, it seems even more likely that the SEC might drop their appeal against Ripple.
So this Coinbase deal could be a big deal for XRP and for its price. Because I know analysts are saying it could go up to $3.40. That's like a 27% jump.
For sure, it's definitely adding fuel to the hype. But there's more to this prediction too, something called technical analysis. So XRP has been staying a really important support level, and it's looking like it could have a bullish breakout.
Hold on, can we rewind for a second? I know we have a lot of different people listening to CoinTalk Podcast. So for someone who doesn't really understand charts, what does a bullish breakout even mean?
Sure, so think of it this way. You've got XRP, and it's like a race car driver.
Okay.
But the race car is stuck behind like a big, slow truck, And that truck, that's like the resistance level.
Okay.
Now, when that race car driver finally passes the truck, that's a bullish breakout.
Ah, so it means the price is going to go up.
Exactly. It's showing us that the price could keep going up.
I see. So it doesn't actually have anything to do with bulls.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
So if this breakout happens, XRP could actually get to those price predictions, even maybe hit $5.
A lot of analysts think so. This Coinbase deal plus these positive technical indicators, it's creating a lot of excitement around XRP. But we got to remember, crypto is unpredictable.
Right. And we always encourage everyone on CoinTalk Podcast to be responsible.
For sure. Absolutely. Do your research, make sure you understand the risks, and never invest more than you can afford to lose.
Good advice.
Yeah.
But let's just say, what if, hypothetically, XRP does hit $5? What would that mean for crypto as a whole? Would that be like a ripple effect, getting people interested in other altcoins? Would it make people more accepting of crypto overall?
That's a really interesting question. Yeah, that's a really great question to think about.
So let's imagine, right, XRP hits $5.
Okay.
What kind of ripple effect would that send through the rest of the crypto market?
Oh man, it would get a ton of attention for sure. Imagine the headlines, XRP skyrockets to $5. It would really make XRP look good, and probably other altcoins too.
Like a snowball effect, right?
Yeah.
XRP does well, so investors start looking at other cryptocurrencies, maybe find the next big thing.
Exactly. Investors are always looking for the next big winner. So if XRP goes up like that, it could get people really excited about other altcoins that they think might have similar potential, the ones that seem undervalued.
Okay, so let's talk about the big elephant in the room here, regulation. You mentioned before that this Coinbase deal could mean the regulations are going to be friendlier to crypto.
Yeah.
What would that actually look like, and how would that impact XRP?
That is the million-dollar question. Right now, crypto feels like the Wild West in a way. There's a lot of new stuff and excitement, but there's also a lot of uncertainty. So if we had clearer regulations, it would provide like a framework for things to grow responsibly. More institutional investors would come in, and more everyday people would feel comfortable using it.
So instead of being like a frontier town, crypto could become a real city.
Exactly.
With XRP as a big player.
Exactly. And one important thing for that to happen is scalability. As more people and businesses start using crypto, the technology behind it, the blockchain needs to be able to keep up, needs to be able to handle all those transactions quickly and cheaply.
So it's got to have the infrastructure to handle the growth.
Exactly. It's like making sure the roads can handle all the traffic as more people move into that crypto city.
Okay, so what are people doing about this scalability problem?
Oh, there are a lot of smart people working on this. Some are trying to make the existing blockchains work better, and others are building entirely new blockchains that are faster and cheaper to use.
So it's a challenge, but not impossible to solve.
Exactly. There's a ton of innovation happening to make sure crypto can handle a lot of people using it.
And of course, education and awareness are super important too. The more people understand how cryptocurrency and blockchain technology work, the more comfortable they'll be using it.
Exactly.
And that's where CoinTalk Podcast comes in.
That's right. We're here to give you the knowledge and insights you need to understand the crypto world.
Right. Because when you're informed, you make better decisions. So whether you're a pro trader or just getting started, it's important to do your research, understand the risks, and stay up to date on everything that's happening.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay, so we've been talking a lot about the good stuff, but what about the risks? We all know crypto is volatile. What could stop XRP from getting to $5?
Well, yeah, there are definitely some things to consider. The market can change really quickly, new regulations could come up, and there could even be some technological setbacks. All those things could affect XRP's price. It's super important to have a balanced view of things.
So diversify, right. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly. And always remember, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. XRP has a lot of potential, but there's no way to know for sure if it'll keep going up in value.
That's a really good point. So yeah, the idea of XRP hitting $5 is exciting, but we have to be smart about it. Do your research, understand the risks, and invest responsibly. And speaking of research, we've got more to talk about with this Coinbase deal and how the regulations might be changing. We'll jump back into that in just a second. All right, so we're back on CoinTalk Podcast and still thinking about XRP and this potential price surge and what it all means for the crypto world. Before the break, we were talking about responsible investing and understanding the risks.
Yeah, gotta be careful out there. It's like sailing in uncharted waters. You need the right tools to navigate, a good compass and a map.
Exactly. And in crypto, knowledge and awareness are your best tools, for sure. Okay, so let's zoom out a bit and talk about the big picture here.
Okay.
How could this possible shift in regulations, plus all this excitement around XRP, how could that affect the future of cryptocurrency? Will more people start using it?
Well, that's the question everyone's asking, isn't it? If this Coinbase deal really does mean we're getting clearer and more consistent regulations, it would be huge for crypto. It could mean way more people start using it and more businesses accept it. It would just become easier for everyone.
So imagine you're at the grocery store, right?
Yeah,
You've
right.
got your cart full of food, and when you go to pay, you can just use your favorite cryptocurrency. No problem. Just like using a credit card.
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of future we're talking
that's
about.
fun.
And it's not just about convenience either. Crypto has the potential to change the way we think about money, make finance more inclusive and accessible for everyone.
Right, because not everyone has access to traditional banking.
Exactly. Blockchain technology, the thing that makes cryptocurrencies work, can really empower people, especially those who are left out by the traditional financial system. It can make sending money across borders faster and cheaper. It can open up new ways to invest, and it can even create new forms of digital identity and ownership.
Wow, that's pretty amazing when you think about it.
Yeah.
So with all this potential, what are some things we should watch for in the future? What should our listeners on CoinTalk Podcast be paying attention to?
Well, definitely keep an eye on the regulations. How governments and regulators around the world decide to handle crypto is going to have a big impact on whether it grows or not. We saw some progress with this Coinbase deal, but there's still a lot to figure out.
Okay, and what else besides regulations?
Innovation, of course. The crypto world is always changing. There are new projects and technologies popping up all the time. Keep up with what's happening in areas like DeFi NFTs and the metaverse. Those are just a few examples of the cool stuff happening in crypto.
So much to learn, so much to explore. It's a really exciting time to be following crypto, wouldn't you say? And for anyone who's just starting out, don't forget to check out CoinTalk Podcast for more deep dives and insights to help you navigate this world.
Definitely. We're here to help you understand it all.
All right, everyone, that wraps up our deep dive into XRP and what this regulatory stuff might mean for the future. We hope you learned something and that it got you thinking. As always, make sure you do your own research, invest responsibly, and stay curious. The crypto world is full of surprises, and we'll be here to guide you along the way. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to CoinTalk Podcast, like this episode, leave a comment, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy investing.